Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome to Daddy Cooks. Welcome to Daddy Cooks. My name's Phil. And I'm the daddy that cooks, guys. You saw the title on this. This is Sous Vide Marinaded Ribeye Steaks. All right, guys. Now, this is one, I'm just going to show you not a recipe, but I'm just show you a technique. And two, I want to talk about this sous vide recirculator device. All right. I absolutely love this thing. I will tell you why I think you should invest in one. So give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys. This here is the Avalon Bay sous vide recirculator. Okay, guys. This was sent to me to do a review on, and here's the review. I love it. But I'll show you more and more about this machine, and I'll show you why, not machine, this device, and I'll show you why. All right, take a look at my setup. I am in parts unknown, so unfortunately I didn't have a big container yet. I do have some coming. But this is the crisper drawer from my little bitty refrigerator. And obviously in there is water, and then this device. Okay. All right, guys, what sous vide is a cooking technique using hot water, okay? What this device does is it keeps water at a precise temperature, okay? For my example, these steaks that I'm gonna cook, I want them to be about medium, all right? Medium well, somewhere up in there. I don't want them well done, okay? For me to achieve that, the internal temperature of the steaks need to be at or around about 130 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? I'm gonna set the machine to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna put these beautiful things, 2 marinated ribeye steaks. All right, they're already marinated. I got these here from our PX. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them inside of this water bath at 120 degrees. Once they come to internal 120 degrees, I'm gonna pull them and put them on the barbecue grill. Now, once I get them outside on dusty on the barbecue grill, I'm gonna put them over direct heat, really hot fire, and I'm gonna sear them off. All right, probably 30 seconds, quarter turn, flip, 30 seconds, quarter turn. Those 2 minutes of searing per side altogether will probably raise the temperature up another 10 degrees. So that'll get me from the 120 from the sous vide recirculator by Avalon Bay up another 10 degrees to about 130 degrees, which would be medium well, something like that. All right, guys, so that's the theory. Let me start working this out, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna push this button here, hold it for a couple of seconds, turn on the machine. All right, it defaults at 133 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna bring that down just by tapping here, and then tap it down till I get to 120. You know what, I'm gonna go at 125, all right? Now, I tap the timer, it starts blinking. I'm gonna go with 2 hours because they're frozen. And then I start. You see, the water's starting to circulate. It's at 95 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's gonna slowly come up to the 125 that I want. And then I'll put my meat in. Now, since they're frozen, I'm going to put the meat in now and let them come up to temperature as well. I'll be right back. There you go, folks. Final setup. Temperature's gradually coming up. And once it gets to 120, then the timer will automatically start for the 2 hours. All right, guys? So that's where we're at right now. Let's talk about a few things. All right, guys, me again. A few things I want to talk about this Avalon Bay sous vide recirculator. First of all, things that the average person wouldn't think about. If you are military or if you deploy a contractor like I am, sometimes you go to places where you're not allowed to have a fire, okay? Or you won't have a microwave. You're always gonna have a container. You're always gonna have water. And in my experience, you're gonna have some form of electricity. Now, this is 120, so you would have to have a converter if you're in a country where the power from the grid is 220. This is a 110 device, I'm sorry. So you can take it anywhere. It's not that big. and you have the capability of cooking food in hot water, in a tent, or someplace like that, if you live in a tent and you don't have to worry about combustion, you don't have to worry about open fire. That's one issue. Another thing is, this thing's quiet. All right, this thing's quiet. Last week, and I will do this for you again, but last week I did 2 racks of ribs. I sous vide them 12 hours, and then I took them out and I put a sear on them, put some smoke on them. They turned out fantastic. That was my experiment before this review. Turned out great. It's quiet. I put it in the water, the 2 racks of ribs, and I went to sleep. All right, you can't even hear it now, and it's going. Listen, told you. So it's quiet. It does take a while. This is a new different cooking technique that you'd have to learn, so that makes it interesting to me. All right, guys. So some things to consider that you may not have been thinking about. Before I continue on, I want to give 2 shout outs. And these shout outs are going to be to 2 chefs. All right. One's a tried and true Chef John Polite. I'll put his description, his link in the description box. A real good friend of mine. We talk about a lot of stuff even while I'm here in parts unknown. Great guy, great cook. Support him. Subscribe to him. Another one is Chef Lorius. I just found her channel and she's so bubbly and insightful and does some great cooking. Love her personality. Great videos, by the way. I will put a link to her channel as well, Chef Lorius. Put that down in the description box as well. Love both those channels. Give them a check out. Check them both out. Tell them Daddy Cook sent you. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, folks. Here's 2 sous vide steaks. They were already marinated, like I said earlier. After 2 hours, brought to 125. I just salted liberally both sides. And that's what they look like. And we got to head to the grill. Hey guys. Okay, the steaks have already come to internal temperature of 125. I've pulled them. I'm getting ready to go downstairs, crank up Dusty with some hot coals, and then I'll let you guys see me do the quick sear, and we'll come up and do a taste test. All right, guys, so let me get that set up, and I will be right back. All right, y'all, that's what I'm looking at. Check that out. It's closer to rare on the outside, a little bit more medium. But look, it's juicy, not dry, not raw. And it's gonna be great. Let me get me a taste test in. Hold on just a second. All right, here we go, taste test. Tender, juicy, perfectly cooked. If you like rare, medium rare, perfectly cooked, medium. My goodness, folks, this is my taste test. But I got a friend of mine. I'm gonna run down the hallway to his room. Let him try this steak. I gotta see what he thinks. All right. We'll be right back. Hi, YouTube, it's me again. I'm in a different place, still in parts unknown, but my good friend Antron, he's cutting this steak right now. He's gonna give you a taste test. It looked like it's pretty tender because he's going through this thing with a knife with a plastic knife and a fork. So give me a second, rotate this camera around, and we'll get his opinion. I'll be right back. And there you go, Antron. There's my steak. Tell me what you think, my friend. Tell me what you think, brother.
All right, Daddy Cook. So only thing I told you when you first met me, one thing I can do is give you my honest opinion. That's what I'm about to do right now.
Yes, sir.
First taste test, My first steak since I've been back from vacation.
Here we go. He's smiling. He's smiling.
Brother, that's
What?
all right.
It's good?
If I had 3 hands, I'd give you 3 thumbs up.
Okay, couple questions. Is it dry?
No.
Is it flavorful?
Yes.
If you had $1 and could spend it on a shit, I can't think of it. I ain't got no better. Dude, would you buy the steak if it was in a restaurant?
I done paid more money for steaks of lesser quality in different types of restaurants in Atlanta.
Really?
So for you doing something of this quality in the desert, Rick, you in the wrong profession.
Oh, anyway, there it is, y'all. Let me swing the camera around. I'll be right back.
And everybody, that's my friend, Philip Reddick. I'm his little buddy. This is one of the best steaks I ever ate in my life. Peace out.
Nice, thank you, sir.
This
All right,
man.
y'all. Look, he's still talking.
Go start over, Rick. Start over right quick. folks.
No, we're good. Say what?
Man, you ain't. I don't think you bought this steak like this.
No. You about to insult me. Hey, guys. He don't believe I cooked it. Well, y'all saw the video. I'll show it to him later. Anyway, y'all, that's it. From Parts Unknown. My girls call me daddy, but they ain't here. But can I cook?
Yes, you can.
He said, yes, I can. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Can daddy cook?